my lexicon to my playlist. Well, while we wait, should we play some jams of me freestyling? Or some do something. Oh, you know what we gotta do yet. So maybe I'll work on this. I'm gonna play something for you guys. While I prepare it.
Nominations on no walls. Believe in yourself, now you got. Surprise me, really. Remedy, awaken. You can find me at all of the awesome places out there in the world because they believe in me and they support me and they got, I'm under 2 different names, CWSPOD. You can find Birding. I just got a video. Damn, so we still got an hour and a half. Probably for a good 30 minutes of spitting. 4 hours. We recorded at 2 hours and 33 minutes. 4 hours is the minimum, man. 4 hours is the minimum. 8 hours is the max. I got video. Damn. Spit mad bars, man. Not even spit mad bars, man. I'm thinking, yeah, this is gonna sound tight. I was honestly be like, damn, I'm starting to see double. I'm like, you're the reason of why I'm I be dead here, falling in the hole. Say oops, try again. Nah, you're the why reason we succeed. You're the reason that why we hold in the pledge. Deep conversations. You're the reason why we keep on wishing. You'll excel. You're the reason. Please, we ball. Young, was it? They put me over the edge where I can't comprehend. But here we are in the studio doing it for you. GML. I'm besides the point. Probably not what you want. Skill on the front line. Front row, getting free tickets away. Selling millions on the first day. Kicking back with my feet up. Purchasing with a Lamborghini. With a bag of cat. Really have on. Surprise my eyes. Started to withdraw when I realized this is who I am. Jocking karaoke, ride to a whole new level, become king. I let Jane, I'm like, nah, guys, who I ain't supposed to be, but the remains are still the same. Can't change your perception of who you are. Stainless accessories, the ball and change to the game that you are. The net to tick. stuck in college and night school. Is it 2:30 a.m. or p.m.? That's when you really belong. Pupils wide, too many drugs. Stay open so you can take a test and win. Angel, fall in, it's what you believe in heaven. Smell the blend. Alright, we gotta change songs, man. I gotta listen to this, I swear to God, forever.
Hey, life's all about money, so we don't live in the gutter. I'm gonna raise my kids, never teach them how to make $1. Money trees, money trees. Make lots of money, money trees. I'm gonna make an example of how to do money trees. Money trees, lots of trees, grow forever. Money trees, you got money.
She's more of a watcher. That's cool. So I got my weed card. I'm on constant morphine. Ordered from the doctor. I'm not a drug user. I'm a responsible drug user.
But mine turns on all by itself, see? Pal talk don't even fit right. Yo, she stays on block, man. Crazy chat lady. Little chest, little nips, little neck, little lips, little forward, little neck, look her ear lobes and kiss her back, kiss her fork, kiss her back, kiss her front, kiss her thigh, kiss everything. Yeah, kiss it. I'm really surprised at how well this pain medication is working.
Let's impress you with. This time, let's go further down. That's probably where we will start first. How many we got? 13 hours. Surely that's enough, Justin, for your 2 CDs. What you're asking for. Surely you can find something in here ready for the next stage, which they all have to make it all the way down, you know? Every single one of them. I used to not do that. Like, I used to just, back in the early days, like, I was so confident in my skill that I would, if it had a few errors, you know, no, I'm glad we have this editing system. But even if I don't, like, let's say like yesterday, we were in here and we probably got, I don't know, 35. So the way how that works is like that goes over here on this recorder, big old long WAV file. I take it in, I fix it, clean it up, basically make it so it sounds good. And then I bring that into like a virtual DJ. Not virtual DJ, it's the Stanton. And then you could add your effects. You could slow it down. You could add other stuff into it. So when I say this is a bass, whereas more of my piano stuff like that, this is a 4K camera right here. So you're getting 4K picture of me. I could probably get you a better picture of me if I would reset all the settings. But I look better with it and it goes. Because like I'm here so much, people don't care. People ain't care anymore, man. I don't care. I got 20 albums out. Just one of the guys. With me, who? CW's Pod. These are the legit recording, live broadcast. And all right, so let's begin. We get high on speed, woke up. I encourage you to sit back and enjoy. Okay, so tonight's theme of music, it will still be the modern age. I still want to try to move away from the basic drums. Still want to create my own drums out of something else than this. Trying to figure it out. Please bear with me. I will. I'm just, I also want to expand out of the hip hop area and try to widen my horizon. It's not always about this. Chances are if it's happening on the radio, if it's happening in your house, it's happening elsewhere. So without actually exposing people, I think that's the proper. Yeah, hell yeah, ladies and gentlemen. We mine right after that. And I was like, damn, yo, this shit's sad. So I got a ways to go, but I'm willing to put in the work. And look at the prize, you know, like we got 9 years, no, we got 8 years to go in my job here. But before this, here's your retirement slip, and I gotta go home and start traveling and get diseases from Cuba and all these other places because I need to do something with my life, with my wife, and you know, by that time, kids will be 10 years old, and then, you know, I'll sit at home watch soap operas for another 8 years. So, you know, let's to get drunk and talk about stuff. And I guess there's this YouTube channel that goes over. I didn't like that one. I did like it, but it's not on my like list. However, you know, so I was watching all that stuff this morning, and last night we watched Lady Gaga on Netflix. So she's got this video out that documents her life, and my wife's all into it, and she cries a lot, and you know, she does great work. But I'm so glad I back end of his brand new Benz or something. Sorry, you know, and then he's like, oh, you know, now, I mean, I was impressed how she needs to let everyone know that she's lonely. She runs in the back of people's cars. You never know, the pimp ride around his wit to pick up some burgers for his homies. You would never figure that one out, smart ass. You know why? Because you're the brains of the situation. You're the person who figures this all out, so that's why we depend on you on all costs. So like, don't go anywhere because we need. Yeah, this is my shit. Made with the piano, not like the other stuff. This is like, damn man. P-I-M-P, P-I-M-P, yeah, P-I-M-P. Homie, this ain't elementary. Stick it up your nostrils and smell slowly. Yeah, run down the field and I'll throw you the football. You gonna catch it this time, or will I see a fumble? Yeah, get down for me. I'm the number one on the team. Look in the mirror, homie. Your value raises just by my presence being near thee.
Smoking. I'm gonna chase this. Great, to be honest. One of those security cam mounts. Everyone has seen these. Who's anything about security? It fits on like most basic Google Wolf. Let me change it around so you guys can see. Sorry, I'm kind of stupid sometimes. Feel like it pins and needles. All right, so it's like, well, I have reasons for that, and in no way do it in the settings because we've been around the block. And I teach inner peace. If I teach anything, it's inner peace, understanding what you want in life. Stop listening to idiots. Not really the solo life, but common sense and how to get yourself out of depression. How to go for the things you want in life, like big challenges and goals, and I talk about the rewards. And yeah, we do drugs, but I got valid reasons for that. And in no way do I sit here and promote it. It's just in my life so much that I try not to make it a big deal. You know, it's probably going to be in the rest of my life, and someday it'll come to you. But you know, I guess this is helping others understand that this is a great way to puff on your tobacco products, and then I'm explaining to people how to make music their own way with their own touch, with you know, not using so many different kind of products out there. That, you know, when I walk out of here, I feel good. I remember when I just did programming web pages. I loved it so much because I could watch TV with my feet up and on my laptop, and you know, I would download scripts from online and I would try them out because they were free, and if you could make them work for money, then that was great. And I got really into RSS feeds and all of this stuff. But back then, the machines aren't as powerful as they are now, so I struggled with the amount of load I want to put on the projects. And you can imagine, just apply the load I've released in the last week and a half in last season here. 15 hours of fresh and raw beats, beating it in, man. So that's 15 more hours that we didn't have before. And then the week before, we were fairly creative too. So we will be, I don't know if we take breaks, but I really want to get some of those videos out. I've been waiting because I haven't edited. The other day when I edited, I started hating myself. And that's what people do. Those are the kind of behaviors that people do when you start to hate yourself. Not really knowing why you hate yourself, but you feel so awful, you feel defeated. And that's exactly how I felt. Like, yo, this is not going to get better. I'm having such a hard time managing it. Pain management is about managing pain. I can't manage it. Even right now, like, it's still there. It never goes away. I go in the car and drive. I'm going to be driving for 45 minutes. But those 44 minutes, I will be thinking about this pain that I feel. And, you know, like, oh, I can't wait till I get back home and lay in bed. What kind of life is that? That is not a life. I used to go out and drive, enjoy life, go to bars, go to concerts, go and make friends. I was an outgoing person for sure. If I was hungry right now, I would go jump in the car and head to Taco Bell or Burger King, pick myself up a Whopper. I was fat too. And what I learned was that all of that weight was pushing down on my spine. So I was like, damn, I got to lose a lot of weight. So right now I'm about 190, 195. I was doing some weights, you know, just different things to give me shape. I ended up with biceps because that was about the only thing I could do. I'm trying to strengthen my core, you know, and this. But I ended up hurting myself more, and that's why I don't do the weights anymore. I even had a gym trainer to put me on like all this other stuff that's supposed to strengthen. You know, I can't do it. And
let's try to make ourselves look good. And that's all that matters. I think in life you will fail, but overall you need to make yourself look good. And it's surprising me how many sides can go against you, even when you get down. People with ADHD with nothing good to say sound like the devil. And again, it's not their fault. But with a brain with dopamine deficiency, it means you need to take breaks every so often so your brain can gain that dopamine back. That's what ADHD is, along with some other stuff. But that is probably the biggest part of it. They're great during the beginning of their day. They go in with great intentions. But when your dopamine goes to... Because while you're moving your jaw, I'm losing money back here. And if, according to the law, if you're the reason why this business is losing money, you are liable for it. According to the law. That's the benefits of being CEO, is if you try any kind of last shit like that, Christians, you know how big of a sin that is? Even jail time, like that can get you prison time.
Oh man, my back. Do I really gotta go somewhere? I would hate to wait for that bell. That just wasn't God's calling for me, I guess.
I was supposed to be a fireman. I look like one, sound like one. Oh shit, yo, I make fires. Fires in your panties. Fire near your crotch. When you realize many different times, like, damn, he's actually good. Yes. I know it's so hard to admit, isn't it? Like, he's actually good. Yeah, number one, laugh it up. See, my job only requires me to do a certain thing, and that's why they fall, and I get paid quite a bit. When you register music, it doesn't. They don't care. They explain this to me. It's just a unit within the system. The more units you have, because beats are worldwide, they can go in all markets, and they totally love the video game idea because Chinese, I don't know their language. They don't know my language, and we're chilling, playing video games, jamming to the music we like, and we're figuring this out. What would make beats? Yeah, freestyle to me is a journey. It's a nice ride in the mind. It is a nice ride. Hey man, you wanna come over to my house tomorrow night? Nah, bro. I'm gonna go lock myself in the closet, knock the walls, talk to myself, man, for hours. That's what I'll probably be doing. Eating and drinking potato chips and soda while just staring at TV. It's basically the same screen. Usually it's turned off. Wow, bro, that's intense. Yeah, those are my parties. Those are my parties. Get drunk is the thing. We get drunk. I don't have a problem with it. You got a problem with what I do on my own block? I gotta get the 4K connection. I need to go on vacation and listen to the last 5 recordings we made. I have no idea. It would be so much better if I just did the time to read the material or teaching again. It's a full-time job, man. You gotta double or triple every second you're in here just to edit simple shit. Listening to it, that's one. Listening to it while you're editing it. Listening after you edit it. Mistakes. 3. Listening again to verify. That's 4. Waste of time, man. We waste some time. I don't know what we're doing. You need to smoke our weed. I'm 41 years old. Damn. Crippled. Put my hand out this far. Should be a button around my neck that I push. And somehow the hose can be attached. That's what my grandma has. That's feed mirror. Can we please make? I think that's law. I think that's insurance. And your doctor can prescribe me more. I have to steal from the business. Pay for my prescription pills. The hydromorphone, 4 milligrams. You multiply that by 4 because it's 4 to 1 morphine. 1 milligram hydromorphone. This shows no private information, so let me show you. I don't know if you guys saw. Movancic is like it inflames your lower intestines. You get fluid in there. Sink all into the message. What would I do when I fall asleep? That would be the honest guess. I hope I don't break. I stay awake. Do it. See, our church is like bigger than a stadium, like half size of the promoter from Texas. The speeches lifts you up and says, that's his way of saying you gotta give it another try. That's his way of saying you gotta give it one more try. Plant the seed in the right direction. You gotta plant that seed, pull the tree to grow, and nurture food, water, and watch it bloom. You're not putting any water in food. How do you expect it to grow? There you go. Point for me. Where'd that energy come from? From I gotta make a connection, right? But that one guy, the curly hair. So I'm gonna take his place. We're gonna start here. Dial my number 1-800-555-PRAYER. And we can have an honest chat about thinking positive. Think about the tree, how the sun shines down on my song. But, I live in that life because I don't feel it, but it's nice to talk about. I'm number one, I'm this, but really, I can't even fit in life. Can't even fit in anywhere for whatever it may be. I had these back surgeries, and then, the life of seclusion became so much bigger. I wasn't expecting that to happen. I wasn't expecting to be locked up like that and tortured for the rest of my life. I wasn't prepared, going in there with great hopes, and then this girl was basically the only girl that I communicated with for the first 4 years and was really, watching 16 and Pregnant. That's sort of like her lifestyle. And mine's more documentaries and bring us burritos. So, she's awesome. She takes care of me, man. So I want to take care of her. And we take care of each other in ways that we weren't expecting because we have our own ways of taking care of each other. And, I don't think neither of us meet each other's expectations. But it gets beyond that, to me, there's already a connection to where, she there'd be no way I could go out and get myself food. There'd be no way that, she doesn't interfere with my life, and I don't interfere with hers. So our preference list, a lot she wants someone who is fully a God, and I'm trying to get to the point where I can spoil her more with money. I want to buy her flowers. She complains sometimes that I don't get her flowers enough. So I recognize that, but at the same time, it's I'm strapped here. I'm in jail at the moment. I'm on these, I guess, according to you guys, highly addictive drugs. And I was married before, and she would always dip in my pills, and that was one of the frustrations that I wish I didn't have to deal with. And I sort of wish that I didn't have to, and I don't. So I don't think you'll ever find that perfect person in life, because we watch shows like Love at First Sight, and there may be times that I'd be looking at my wife, and it is love. It is love. I love the way how she looks. She wouldn't say so, but it's not really who you are on the outside, because she is a beautiful person. If I was to go back 10 years and look at all of the pictures before life happened, and it sort of screwed shit up for both of us, and that's who she is to me. That's who she will always be, is when she looked her best, and still today I associate those same reasons of why I'm attracted to her, because I see it. The reasons of she's caring and all this other stuff, it just piles on. But we are different people. I'm different, she's different, and even in my last marriage, I could say it was a wake-up call. You sort of don't keep that on the top of your list,
when you're engaging in a relationship with someone. Usually you're thinking about, like for me, I'm thinking about road trips with her. I'm thinking about having kids with her. I'm thinking about taking her to the top with me. I'm thinking about making her smile and giving her the world that no one has. I mean, people tried, but they broke down and couldn't do it, just like people in my life. So it's sort of we suffer from the same commonalities in life, and that's what keeps us together. Very different people. She is good at selling. I'm a horrible seller. I'm glad she's good at selling. And she buys me gifts. She's going to give me her bong. She takes me on vacations. I was like, wow, So she is, in a way, in many ways, the dream girl that I always wanted. So I can't really get these small things like you ain't doing it the way I would like you to do. If I take all the way those from the table, it's like, God, damn, she's a gorgeous person. I would still do anything for her, and I will continue to do. And like, there has been no other woman in my head that I want to celebrate life with. Like, there might be some quick mind dates, some one night stands in my head, but I mean that's only in my head. And personally, I think we're allowed to do that, but not actually do it. And like, she's the person who I think about. She's the person who I said my vows to. And just because we don't see eye to eye, even on a preference level, it's all good. I don't want to be one of those people that is judgmental. I am not one of those people who prejudge or even after judge. Sort of go on a day-to-day basis. Some days suck, and some days I'm like, man, you suck. And there are some days when like I'm a dickhead. But it's only just like verbal. Like, we're both good at using our mouths verbally, and you can only imagine what I may be like if you upset me. And it could be scary. And that's one of the reasons why I have a difficult time in life. I would like to say I'm not a loose cannon, but I think I am. I think I am a loose cannon to a certain extent. Like, I don't overexpose, nor do I try to hurt somebody in bed. It's not just, let's do that and take time in myself, and knowing that cameras are off, they're on, but they're not doing anything. People are always under suspicion that I'm recording them. Just because I record myself, and I have in the past, doesn't mean I do that unless I feel threatened. Like her mom came over here one day, and I was kind of scared. Sure, her mom can be scary. So I had the camera and I was recording it. Like, this is for my own protection. It's not really to F you in any degree. It's only for like my protection. But I don't do that I did that with a few of our fights, because I'm like, look how you are to me. But I realized, that doesn't do anything. But like it would me, like if someone showed me, look at your behavior to that group of people. Look what you did. If I was scolded like that, man, that would change me, definitely, because I like to understand what people are feeling, not really what they're thinking. I want to know what they're feeling, and that's much better than trying to understand what they're thinking, because thinking is erratic, changes from day to day. But if you can get a good grasp on what the person's feeling, then you got the grasp. Even though you may not know how to speak their language, because you are two completely different people, at least you can feel. Now with me, I'm so poker-faced all the time, and I don't express well how I'm currently feeling. The expressions you see are thoughts. So it's not really how I currently feel. It's like whatever I'm thinking about. That's one of the reasons why I am a decent actor, do this job well. And other people lack that. I recognize my flaws, and I try to put them to good use. Instead of putting myself down for it and be like, everyone hates me, I made a company out of my flaws. And there were days when I made practice albums that even myself, I was like, maybe I shouldn't have said that. I offended myself quite a bit. I just want you all to know that there are some things that I say that I get offended by. So it's not just you. This is a journey, and I can't let this journey really make me sad, because this journey isn't really about my life. It's about goals that have nothing to do with my life. And so since these goals have nothing to do with my life, and we're acting and we practice moving our jaw, there's a presence that builds a orb that surrounds you, that cushions you from the people who love you, the people you love back, and it's that wall. I guess we call that the wall, but it's like a personal bubble space. And you got like this cushion that's, like loose cannon style, like you don't get too close, because the bubble's moving in and out at a rapid rate. So like overall, I am happy with my marriage. Some days are hard, but it is a learning curve, and I love to learn. So I am trying to, that's my job, I'm trying to figure out people. And now that I'm married, I got one challenging spouse, and I'm just as challenging, but I like that. I get frustrated sometimes, and like she takes me to a place that no one else can. I'm amazed by that, because she does it so well, and but she's an amazing person, so she has a certain bite to her that, just like I have a certain bite. It's not the same bite. I'm able to do stuff where she can't, and she can do stuff where I can't. So we come together, right? We are two storms flying around, and we're looking for someone to love us back, basically, because we've had a hard freaking life. And people on a regular routine seem to talk bad about us, or not really support us. Maybe it feels like that. As I want to be accepted, like, but they're not as accepting of me and my flaws as I want to be accepting of their life successes and flaws. So to a certain degree, it's about this unknown. Like if I knew everything about you, there'd be no challenge in that. And yeah, I think it'd be easier. But that's what that's what making music is. That's what marriage is. To me, I want to please the person. And so that's why we're going this great. And we're getting her the brand new S10 Plus because she wants it. And that's all it takes, man. And since I have a free upgrade on my phone, I'm like, okay, I'm gonna upgrade my phone to her new phone, and we'll just switch numbers. I'm like, okay, that's fine with me. That's not a big deal. But on the other hand, people get jealous of that. Like, she's always got the hottest and greatest shit, technology. She got a nice ass ride. She got a nice ass house, and she doesn't have to work if she doesn't want to. But she chooses to. She's outstanding, man. So, and then you got other people that are like jealous of our situation, especially when she came into my life. Like, I'm used to the jealousy. I don't understand how you could be so jealous of our lives. Maybe it comes with age, but I was never personally in my life be like, man, I'm so jealous. I hate you for it, you know, or I'm mean to you. Like, oh, it's never that person, but we do get that feeling from others a lot because we have our own ways of doing things, I guess. And since we have our own ways that we like to do shit, it's easy to get fired by your friends, by your family. It's easy to be criticized, especially when you put yourself out there like I do. And, you know, I care what you think, but I'm not here to hurt you. I'm just going to talk without anyone's name in it, you know, without anyone's business name. And that's okay. That's okay. So let's smoke up here. Listen to some new jams. It's like we got close to 2 albums here. My wife's gonna be happy. So like she even bought me ACD. She made me this card down here. She says when I get my check, we're gonna go to the store and get you some $50 weed. Damn, man, like she picked out these glasses for me. She bought me this hat. She liked the shirt. She got it. I mean, what's not to love about that, man? Like it feels great. Man, I want to do the same thing to her. That's my plan. And everybody likes security. Everyone likes to feel loved. Everyone likes attention. Everyone just is waiting to die, basically. So until then, I'm going to celebrate life with her. Yeah. Do the sticks and stones, for better or worse. I'm a dedicated person. I'm probably the most dedicated, and I will believe in you no matter what. But I think most people would have you divorce me because like I worked a lot, especially at first. She lived in my studio apartment with me. It's like I got cats, she's got dogs. We're all different, and if you are in a relationship where you're like, man, we don't even, it's okay. You're not the only one, bro. So let's smoke up here. And it's all about the good times. Like, yeah, you're gonna have bad moments. It's all about the good times, man. We got 95% good times, 25% shit times. At the end of the day, like, she's still the one who I think about quite often. She is still the one I miss, and I don't know what I would do without her. There you go. So I should make her smile. And that's the honest truth. I don't think I'm faking that. I gotta fake a portion of my life because it's sedated by pain. It's killed by pain. And that's my downfall. So we got this Stonewall face and everything else. But let's smoke up here, man. So these are duplicates or something. Really different. I wasn't paying attention. It can be close to life, but I think if you just got an instrument, you could probably get by. I wouldn't do it like that. They all gotta sound unique. And you know, it cannot sound like a loop. It can't sound so repetitive that it drives you insane. Like, oh, I just need something else to listen to. This song driving me crazy because it's just the same shit over and over. So there's got to be variation in this 64-bar loop we make in virtual DJ. Got to be consistent. So, and that's something I'm getting better at. Some of you may have picked up on that when I change the pitch and shit. Sometimes I mess up. The song still goes to print. It sounds good. It's okay. If it's not too obvious, it'll stay in there. If it's obvious, like, damn, he hit an obvious wrong note there. Yeah, that's instant delete. The rule book says if at any moment you're reminded of a skip button, delete the track or fix it with an editor. Most of the time I'll delete the track unless it's like those remixes. Those remixes you can't really remake that easy. And it's usually like an in the moment thing. Probably should start some type of recording. I've been talking all nice here. Got audio, no video. We're filling in the cracks from last season. I got 2 episodes to do. Today is LGCD 436.6, so we can close this one out. I did merge a bunch of these MP4s, a bunch of these random videos that you guys see together, but like make a whole. And it worked well. Like there's a bunch of my videos on YouTube that are screwed up. Like, you watch it and the audio screws up. I'll be releasing here whenever, like I'm trying to get this done. And we just create so much that you get lost. BTJ, BTB, 436.6. And we save these in perfect 30-second slices and record straight to an MP4. It's like ready to go. It took me a while to understand how to get that. Sometimes think about, all right, let's start this all over again and get the same setup. And, you know, that takes a lot of thinking, especially when you don't know anything about video. A year later, and I say I graduated, MP4 video looks great, sounds great. Maybe once in every 25 recordings do we clip. You know, right down to the file system to save all these videos. I believe these videos are, what's my thing say? 13. Oh man, yo. Hold on, yo. Sorry, I screwed this up. Shit is all busted. It's through my main machine first, and if there's anything wrong with my machine, we just upgraded it with an Asus 1070 Ti Turbo. Still get page tearing. You guys notice that too? Page tearing is when fast motion. So let's continue back where we were. I'm glad I checked that. Something happens. I got a few nicked cards in there. Jealous of our lives. Maybe then I'm going to celebrate life with her. Yeah. There's our number. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. So we ride at 21,000 kilobits per second. And that's where we ride at. Welcome back. Sorry for the slow video. We should have fixed that right now. Should check that every time. So it runs through my main machine first. And if there's anything wrong with my machine, we just upgraded it with an Asus 1070 Ti Turbo. Still get page tearing. You guys notice that too? Page tearing is when fast motion. So let's continue back where we were. I'm glad I checked that. Something happens. I got a few nicked cards in there, but every so often it goes slow. And I tried to do some video editing the other day. Adobe Premiere crashed a few times, so I wasn't quite sure what to do. Oh man, yo, drops out. So this thing's been dropping out, yeah? Maybe just my machine does that, huh? When I'm working a lot, it drops out. Oh my damn, look at that, yo. No wonder no one wants to watch me. It's happening there though. So let me go over here. Entire network, like I don't know, man. I got another box like that one up there that transfers at 1080p. It's doing the same thing. We got ghost living and network cables, homie. I cannot figure this out.
But if I stream from my PC, using like a relay, then that works perfect. But I don't think usually we have a problem here, do we? Because that shit looks awful. I was watching some YouTube videos before, and it doesn't do this, man. So now instead of doing my work, we have to go fix this. We have to go fix this, man. Look at that shit. So my first plan of attack is to raise the priority of that service. It's my relay service. We got 16 cores. Not sure why this shit's acting funky. Oh my god, man. Oh, I'm fixing shit, man. You know what I need here? I think it is, though. So I need a 4K to 4K scaler. Damn, no. No audio sample rate. All right. So what I figured out is I think the total bandwidth coming from the HDMI, well, from that box used to work flawless. Now it's got a bunch of issues, man. All right, so let's smoke up here. We still got issues, and maybe I could be next by eventually. All right, so let's continue here. Keep an eye on it. Let's do a variable bit rate. It's a constant 30 frames per second. When you put it in constant bit rate, it varies. Like it jumps from 25 to 23. I moved down to 17, and it's close to flawless. It's like I gotta go restart that, man. Right back. All right, so maybe this is where it needs to be. I'm not sure. It doesn't sound right to me at all. Sounds like it's hard. Now we're gonna retry this again. So here's my screen. We're gonna see if it drops. These are 16-bit files. So the way how I do this, I usually get better as the day goes on. I save in WAV format, CJ0. We add up to 16, we go 17. We move this on the side, and we get our levels right. This is LGCD436, taking up 2 episodes from last season. And you want this at the top, but you don't want it pagan at the top. This is fast forward. This is stuff we already got, I believe. 64 bars. And usually I like to pick like this back here. Let's see what that was. So that would be a great beginning. That one, and then you can roll it back. And to try it out, you can go shorter. I'm an Echo fan. It just adds, not too much, but it just adds some presence. But here's what it sounds like. So when I make these, lately I picture Nicki Minaj rapping over this. So in my head, I got her tone, and then I match it to this. So I think it'd either be this one, but it don't sound right. It don't sound right, does it? Yeah, sweet apple pie. Justin and Casper in the studio, ripping up some good shit, yo. Popping a few 40s, drinking till I sleep, eh? Right now. Get the keg, homie. So it sounds like an okay song. It even sounds good for me. So basically, you want it to start off fairly quick. So my suggestion would be to wait till it got to the end, and then you hit that button, right? You see how it peaks, and it's a bit different. You raise it, this thing's got a limiter in it, so it'll peak evenly if you clip it just a bit. Here we go. Yeah, getting on to number 17. Track of this thing. On the album, we be making this lovely day and evening. Picking up the brand new Samsung 10 Plus phone. I got you, man. I'll be back home. We'll be back home. Yeah. So it's one time through. It's about 40 seconds. So we'll run it about 6 times. We want to get in somewhere between the 3-minute mark and the 4-minute mark. Speed number 4, right? One more time. So 5. It's okay. Yeah, 5. 3 minutes. We go 6. Don't want to be too long, right? Don't want to be like, oh, these songs are too long now. We'll do 6 times. I don't think you should start on an odd, or end on an odd number. Although I probably have, yeah. So you want to get it close as possible. Stressful, too damn stressful for a big kid. I ride this donkey truck all the way to work. There goes a cop again. Right by me, just right on time, man. I ain't speeding, cause we chillin'. Always 3 miles an hour under the speed limit, cause I ain't need to get popped. Been to jail twice, it ain't no fun. Shit, ain't a lot for me, I'd rather lock myself in. Right, well, there's perfect seat. And just do what I love to do. If you make it out to be. I mean, life is a sad push-up, pushes you down until you need something else to fill your brain. It's like food. And then you build it in a tree. Oh man, I wasted a whole day. Yeah, homie, you wasted an entire day. Running from your pain? Yeah, another day. Popping pills, being on this, looking like a criminal, only because I have to. Get this goal done for COD, because remember, we ain't done rapping yet. Hey, where's Wadre? Think he can rip up a track? Maybe that's the guy speaking back behind. You need me, bro? Is your name Wadre? Huh, look, yo, it finally came to me. A message. We finally put the pieces together that I took 2 months to complete. It's okay, bro. We can be friends. We'll be tag teaming. Tag teaming the dance floor. We be tag teaming. Yeah. We be tag teaming. Yeah. We be tag team on the dance floor. Yeah. We be tag teaming. Yeah. We be tag teaming. We be tagging the dance floor. We be tagging the dance floor. Yeah, we be tagging the dance floor, and I just can't take it no more. Yeah, damn, homie, I'm a genius. Look at me, I'm crazy. And my eyes go back and forth. That's verification, right? Summer flipping through the pages in the DSM all night, looking for reasons. Why you can call yourself Bluff, Mr. Buff, number 1. Yeah, you can take it or shove it. That's the point, right? Why can't I leave it? Boom. We haven't done these songs, right? I think so. I know what this one is, though. It's a good one. All right, 25 minutes, man. So she said, 35 more minutes. Going to get some grub, fill my thumb. I play a ton, built like Missile, make a marks. In the festival, trial and error, working out this program in. I know I'm here for something. It's not trial and error, or is it? It's not trial and error, or is it? Is it trial and error, homie? Homie got a trial and error. Yeah, you go ball, cause you keep a pulling out your head, Wadri. That tag team. Michael Mark, homie, I be up here. Ain't insta shit. I got gold rims, gold pen tops. The female slot's there, so I'm writing it down real quick to make a mental note of how I'm gonna smash it. Ha, that's all it was. That's all it needed was a quick fix in. Hosing. Quick, hosing. Too quick, man. Yeah, too quick. How do you do it, man? I don't know, bro. I'm just too quick. I don't know how to do it, bro. But on the show, how do you go and write your name. You don't know, bro. Just do it like a sentence. It's a gift that God gave you. Use it automatically. It's these secret powers. Some days I can jump higher than others. That's the name of the game. It's called a sport. Be winning or losing. It don't matter. Get those light hours, and all of a sudden you be pop, 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 pop. All of a sudden you be pop, 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 pop. All of a sudden you be pop, 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 pop. Yeah, man, I'm wishing on better days. That's why I bought Tupac's album. This is the best song on his whole CD. Pull it out. We got scratch A's, digital age. Make your mark, set, go. We got plenty of money, plenty of money. Please, man. I ain't having none of that in here. I think you need to put in little baggies, like what drug dealers give you, man. I haven't been fed like this in a while. $50. That's what $50 buys you in Colorado. Haze number one. It's Haze number one. Got one big ass bug, man. Probably gonna keep it in this little plastic baggie. This is gonna last me all the way to the first village. I don't know if it's gonna last me to the first. Doesn't seem like a lot. 12 grams, she said she was. 12.51 grams. Close to half an ounce. I don't know if I'm close to it, but it is, man. So this had 28 grams, or sorry, 28% of THC. Never had this before. This bud should last me all day. It should. This is the piece my wife gave me. It's pretty hot. Oh, it's more tape. All right. For fact. And we know it. That's why we keep on doing it, because we know it. We know what we're doing from top to bottom. We can do our job here, Goodwin Studios, with our eyes closed. It's so easy, man. All you gotta do is try. And eventually, you find yourself back home. It's a little too fast, though. The voice in my head says going a bit too fast. Damn, that shit is awesome. Maybe hit some highs, some views. All right, so wait, we gotta take a drink, man. I'm gonna show you how I have my preamps hooked up when I do. Because you're probably wondering, how do I get it? Sound just right. To account for like the after, so like the next preamp in line. Well, on my sound card, I have, but you can only use it once. I mean, you can use it more, but on my sound card, it's got one, like I'll pull it over here and show you. Probably not the best way to do it, but for reference, that's why you ain't gonna have real good monitors, because the way this does it is it makes the obvious stand out, and I guess that's why but it only does it through what I'm playing through over here. So if you look on scout mode, I use this quite a bit. But this is really for video games. But the reason I like this is because it raises everything you're not supposed to hear in music. So it makes it sound really bad. Because you turn it off. Now it sounds like it should, It's not too loud anywhere. It's almost like the whole mix ready for the plugin that will bring it to life, like the imaging plugins, basically the mastering default plugin on Ozone 8, and you do this little thing where it measures the track. So when I turn scout mode off, it's perfect, right? Because otherwise you can start making the end track sound like this, and when it hits, because right now we can tell, that, at least for me, that the highs are still a bit too high. It brings out all the areas that aren't good. So this proprietary technology allows you to hear your enemies from further away, giving you a distance tactical advantage in combat. Music is the same way. I mean, you can hear what I need to hear. And this is from the Sound Blaster Z. And once I add this, I can a lot of times even add a bit compressor over here to even switch it down a bit more. But when I turn all these off, then, I got nothing to reference. But if I use something like this, that brings it all up, and then over here, you sort of know you're practicing like it's already in a production life, because most people would probably have something turned on like this already. And I've made music, because if it works here, if they don't have that scout mode, they'll have something like this, the smart volumes, and it would sound normal like this on most people's. And if they ever go in here and change it, they might change it tonight. I mean, boy, you got your loud, and this is probably too loud over here. So you guys can see that, right? You got 4 different kinds of reference points that you can work on when mastering. Like I use this as a mastering reference. So like I said, you don't need the high-end stuff, because this will bring out the problem. You just need this as a tool. And yeah, that's loud. Then you turn this on, and it's a different story. It almost makes you close your eardrums a bit, or it makes it sound better. It depends. Like I've had this on, and if it's out of phase at all, it really messes up in like car radios. Because like I've heard myself come from 2 speakers in 4 part, it's real weird, and it makes me reevaluate what the hell I'm doing. So hopefully I'm not coming out sideways for you. But if it phases off at any time, or just right or left, after this moment, you guys will hear it and notice it. All right, so after that lesson, let's go back here and continue. Whatever we were doing, did we record this one? I don't think so. But I could listen to that for a long time, so why not? All right, it's not my news, but TMZ news. Released from custody, bail set at 100K. So that means that his family would have to come there with 10 G's or so. And, before I read this, I want to see if my assumptions are right. See if my calculations are right. That's what sparked this whole online conversation moment. So we're going to talk it out since it is C5. I'm sitting back here smoking all day. And what am I going to keep on doing? Keep on smoking until we're ready. 3 hours in. All right, fans. All right, yo, ready now. So here's what I thought. I thought this guy's got to be having money problems, because I heard from Joe Rogan, I only read like 5 minutes on it, that under some tweet or some announcement that I think someone put out related to him, or I don't know, it was like, yo, this guy just got beat up, but buy his album link underneath. So, I mean, it's a big time movie star having money problems. Why is he so desperate? Money made him do this. That was the motive. My opinion was that money made him do this stupid act that failed miserably in front of his face. He used to be a cool dude. I don't know if this is true or not, because I didn't ever hear him or see him confess. So far, it's just rumors, and I haven't. But maybe we'll hear it eventually. But if this is all true, like, it's pretty shitty of him to do. But if that was his get out of jail free card, that was his grandmaster plan to sell some units, but buy my CD underneath it. First off, I didn't know he had an album. Now I do. And he comes mysteriously right around Empire. And could this be a plan? We've had a lot of celebrities plan this out, but so he can't be that stupid and still fail. There's got to be some other issues going on, but I think financial is one of them. I think he's mentally stable. I don't find, besides the bad decision that he made, obviously it backfired. If this, hold on. That's from my wife here. They always seem to contact me when I'm talking. Any other hosts out there get that same thing? You should turn this off when I'm talking. What do I want? I could have any kind of food in the world. Little Caesars pizza, it's $8, and my stomach handle that whenever I do come home tonight. Going to pick up food if you want anything. Man, I've been eating fast food, seems like for years. Seems like I've been living on the road, chilling at home, fast food every day. Man, I don't mind it. I get isolated in my own selection. And I start to lose track of all the restaurants that's out there since, we only chill here. So yeah, I love some food. And all the restaurants that I love, they close and move. And then, it's months. And also, comes a hard decision. It comes a hard decision. It comes a hard decision. 250,000. So if I move the correction rate to maximum, that makes it sound like that on auto-tune. So this isn't really auto-tune so this program that you see connects to my mixer right here. And it's USC. Download the app on your phone. Try it out. You don't have to have a mixer, but it'll still pop up. You won't control anything. You can look at what I'm looking at. It's the same exact thing, but I control my mixer over here. Basically every function except for one function. Other than that, it's all there. It's quite confusing, but it gets the job done. I highly recommend USB. Seems like all of these expensive purchases I buy are expensive, way like 4 times out of my normal price range. So maybe once every 3 years will I buy something that costs $1,600. And much of the studio doesn't require anything that expensive. But like you guys don't see my PC. That's on the other side on a rack. But I do have one powerful PC. Speaking of it, I gotta think what I'd want to eat. I ordered some stuff. So I decided I was promoting 500 tracks within 2 months. But seeing how slow I'm going, happen if I turn up the volume over here, it sounds exactly the same. So that's why I ordered that audio volume knob. So I'm like, okay, if that doesn't work, we're going to use this thing and we're going to compare. So that was a need, and that led me to here. And that was all. I came up to $450. 400 and freaking, and what do I get for it, man? I get a knob to fix something. I get a cable tester to see how many cables I need to repurchase. I get this to fix a problem. I get this to be a backup of air. Pulls it through a system, purifies it, pulls it back in here. Got some more HDMI cables. Here's some vents hose that I can use. Here's that fresh filter. That's exactly what I got up there. Fresh filter, low pro, 4 in, reduced weight, carbon low. It's a carbon filter. If you know anything about carbon filters and smoke heaters, they all got carbon things in them. Fish tanks has also got carbon. Carbon is used to filter. Like filter coffee with a plastic paper carbon filter. I got more. Man, who cares? Well, I'm coming up here and saying, who cares? It's not hurting you anymore. Who cares? Who cares, homie? That I made a song about pussy holes. Who cares? That I had 2 cans. Who cares? That I keep on refilling my bowl up there with fat nugs making y'all jealous. Who cares? That I am a legend. Who cares, man, about what I feel and how much pain I am? Do any of us care? Or ask, how did Einstein feel when he was working at his first job? Being a producer like me. You can't even do what I do, man. You can't even sell an album. You can't even ask your boss for a raise correctly. You can't even do a crime. What else is there for you but jail? And really proving out your gayness skills. Getting AIDS. That is your plan. I see it. If you keep on making those choices, you will die like my idol Eazy-E. But only instead of screwing dudes, like what you'll be doing, and getting that thick, public dick, AIDS infested, just as the initiation for staying in jail. They're gonna go after you, boy. They be probably watching you up on the big screen and go back to their cell with their mate and pretend that you're them. Now that you're actually there, you're gonna get passed around like a little whore and slut. I see it, Josie, Even with a name like that, they're gonna start calling you Jessica, like Jessica, like you had it all. And like, that was no homo. I'm just saying what your life may appeal to. Look what your new fan base is. I'm not sure how he's gonna get a clean report after he gets done here. His rap sheet will be long. His, like, oh, that's a rap. He's gonna get shot just like Exhibit did. And I try to think back when Exhibit got shot in Empire, his character. I wonder how many times Exhibit grabs the remote control, and he goes back to his Empire scene where he was actually in a booth. That's probably why the whole reason he went onto Empire was to spit major bars to maybe help his career. But when he figured out he was just an extra, they took him out. This is old. He needs to sit in jail for a while to get his punishment. There are 4 alleged victims in total, and one of them is subject of 4 different counts. If this wasn't the law, granted, he shouldn't have been doing that anyway. But what went wrong here in this situation? We should invite ourselves into R. Kelly's life. So he's singing a bunch of love songs to a bunch of, 13 to 17 years. That's what it's getting big to these days. And I guess you can't blame the guy for all that he's done for everyone. But just fast forward and say it was 18, right? I don't give a damn. So what went wrong between their love relationships? Granted, they should maybe have one anyway, but what made it go sour? Was it the law, or did he not do something, or maybe he shut him out? And their friends were like, with the brand new iPhone, their mom and dad bought him. Like, yeah, look what. And so she was showing off how she was maybe sucking him off, but he gets it the jail time anyway. Criminal sexual abuse. So maybe that's it. So these 4 girls were sucking him off, and one of them had a camera between her tits. He didn't see it, and you know, she was showing off to her friends. She was like, oh yeah, I suck R. Kelly off. They're like, yeah, right. Look, I got a video. And right, you just probably see one of them going to town on him. And then it gets back to the parents. Maybe that's how it had to happen. The 16, 13-year-olds, I mean, they ain't experienced, man. It's jailbait. That's like disgusting, but the brain can't form a sentence. That's why they're going to school to recognize English and counting to 10. So he's got to be stupid himself if he's going after individuals still being programmed, I feel. So let's read down. Michelle Avente says he's representing at least one of the alleged victims in the Kelly indictment. And he says the new sex tape, right? Knew it. He turned over, so he hands over them, and he must be on drugs. He turned over to prosecutors show R. Kelly engaging in sex acts with 14-year-old girl, vagina sex, oral